What's up, guys? It's SicolRoyalEats, SRE. I'm just coming to you with a quick video. This is like a vegan, vegetarian spaghetti, cucumbers, and this is the drink today. I'm just doing a coconut pineapple sparkling water. Before we get started, let's say grace. Amen. I hope y'all are having an amazing day. And I also have it with mushrooms around it. So today, this week has been a very trying week, you all. But we're almost at the finish line. I feel like I'm a little crooked, but hey, just gonna happen today. I'm gonna eat a little bit, then we'll start talking. And this is just a sparkling water. I've been trying to get into those. Pretty good. I'm really hungry, you all. So I'm not gonna do that much talking. I'll show you how this spaghetti is looking. It's actually really good for it to not have any meat. I can get close up here. Mushroom. All right. I just had to eat something. All right. Well, what's been going on with me? Let's get the kind of sad news out the way. And I say sad because it was and is still sad. My nephew passed away from SIDS recently, and so it's been very hard on the family. And I've been just, keeping my brother and my future sister uplifted in prayer. And he passed away from SIDS. So that happened, and the funeral was Sunday. So I took off from work Monday on MLK. So I didn't know how I was gonna feel afterwards, and I know I'm sad, so I can only imagine what my brother and what they're going through. So my thing was I needed to be strong for them, and of course be sad because I'm the aunt, but also think more so what they're going through. So just keep the Jackson family lifted in your prayers. Also, I went to MLK, the Civil Rights Museum. It was very nice, very informative. I haven't been since probably elementary or high school. I've been, I think, down there, but I don't think I've actually been able to go inside since they have completed the updates. But it was very nice, and it was very cold outside, like probably in the 20s or 30 degrees, and it's more cold downtown because of the water. So these are just cucumbers. I think they're the English cucumbers. It's the one that comes wrapped in the plastic. So y'all, a little close up. But they say that sometimes funerals have a way of bringing people closer together. So, a lot of times in life we go through things and we may not see the positives that can come out of any tragic situation, but I'm hoping to get closer to my brother and my family. It's going to be a process, but I have gotten very close to my sister Angie. We're not that far apart from age. I get the best of both worlds. I'm the oldest on my maternal side, but I'm the youngest on my dad's side, my paternal side. So it's a process, but I'm going in with a positive mindset and I've been doing a lot of praying, soul searching, and putting aside, resentment and anything negative, putting it to the side, because this only way it's gonna be able to grow and get better. So, what else? On the MLK, it was very cold. I was gonna try to donate blood to bypass the line. That didn't work at all, because that line was actually going slower than the actual long line waiting to get in. So if you donate blood, you were able to bypass the line and get 4 free passes. By waiting in line for it seemed like almost an hour. It seemed that long. And I probably moved 2 steps in the line. My fiance, he was standing in the regular line to see how long it would take. And so I ended up just getting out of that line because it was It was so cold, like I couldn't even use my phone. And I had on gloves. I couldn't use my phone to pre-register because it was so cold. Extremely cold outside. And I'm very cold nature, so to be out there that long, I'm surprised I did it, in all honesty. Also, 2 weeks prior to, we went on the Daniel fast. First week, you don't supposed to have any sugar, bread, social media, and it was something else. Sugar, bread, social media, something else. But when the family situation came up, I had to kind of keep in touch on week 2 to find out the arrangements and what's going on. So I told myself this week I was gonna really try to do, this week was just no meat. I've been eating like, I ate a veggie burger last night. For lunch yesterday I ate, was that yesterday? Yeah. I ate a kale salad with like blueberries, cabbage, fresh corn on the cob, what is it called? Truffle cheese, and it was really good. And the day that I took off, I also went to SOB downtown. It's south of Bill, and I had the, what is it? It's the General Styles cauliflower. That was really good. I wanted some wings so bad from the menu. It took everything in me to not order them, but I got the cauliflower. It was really good. They actually taste a lot like meat. I think it was gluten-free and vegetarian. Today was one of those blah days. So I don't have a whole lot of conversation. The next video will be better. But after work, well, yeah, after work we had our BLS, our CPR class, which was fun. The instructor made it very fun. We kept our attention. And these cucumbers are just in red wine and just the seasonings I like garlic powder, lemon pepper, onion powder, pink Himalayan sea salt, and pepper. I just wanted to try to get full. Cause I don't know about y'all, but I'm an April baby, Taurus, and if you want to see attitude, don't feed me or let me not sleep. And I've been doing really good this week. Like, instead of me having an attitude or being a little irritated, I just been quiet. I've been getting sleep this week. Last week I wasn't. Did well. Especially when all that happened, but I come from a strong bloodline of family, both mom and dad side. So we're able to handle things very well. And I'm sure it gives us peace. You know, it's a sad situation when anybody lose a baby, but it gives us some peace knowing that we will see him again in eternity, and to know that he's safe in his arms, and that, you know, that's really the only thing that can give anyone peace. It's really nothing you can say that, you know, I can't imagine what they're going through. I've never had to endure that. I don't wish that upon anybody. So I can't say that I know what they're going through, because I don't. The only thing I can do is pray for them, encourage them, give them all of my love, all of my care, you know, and to be there for them during this time. I was sad and, you know, disappointed because I tried to see, you know, my nephew, and I wasn't able to. And so that brought upon a different type of hurt, because, you know, I would have liked to meet him, but I know that we'll see him again. And he will never be forgotten. I did get to see several pictures of him on Facebook and, you know, social media. And also, another subject, the wedding planning is going good. We're just trying to figure things out of how we want to do everything. We're still having the wedding in XOXO Rios. We're only doing the wedding here for strictly family, small, like this small amount of close friends, really work family that I've worked with for years and known for years, some work family and close friends. Otherwise, we didn't even really want a big wedding, like for show, just to, you know, it's each his own. Some people want, you know, a large wedding, and I give my hats off to you if you want it, but I didn't want a big show. So I want people there that are genuinely happy for me and Cortez. Um, People that love us and that are rooting for us, and that's not there to be nosy, to see what's going on, to witness a good show, Like, we want people there that are genuine and that wish us well. So that's really the only reason why we're having it here, is for family. I would like to invite everyone, but his family is coming from Texas. My family is mostly here. I got a couple of friends that are coming in from out of town. Other than that, the Ocho's Rios Jamaica wedding is still open to anyone who wants to come. So please don't get offended if you don't get an invitation, because this, like I said, is strictly for family. We want to be able to buy a house in another year or so after we get married. We're thinking about living downtown just for a year as newlyweds. We haven't decided that 100% yet, but future wise, we want to move to Texas. So, but if we're able to do it financially, I wouldn't mind having a house here, that we can rent out or just pay for here. That way, if every time we want to come and visit, we'll have a house here and we can go to Texas. Home of our Cowboys, if you know what I mean. Anywho, so, but that's in the future. But we did say that once we get married, we're going to make sure that we go, see our other side of the family, the Hibblers, see them at least twice a year, if not more, because I know he misses family. I can imagine not living without my family, but with social media and technology, doing FaceTime and Google Duo, it makes it a lot easier to be able to see your family, know what's going on. But I've lived in Memphis most of my life, so I'm not opposed to moving outside of Memphis. I love Memphis, even though I say I hate it sometimes. I love it because it's home. My family is here. I grew up here. But that doesn't mean I want to stay here forever. I've had plenty of opportunities to leave Memphis, but I felt like me being the oldest, it wasn't the right timing, or I didn't feel comfortable leaving under certain circumstances, so I chose to stay. And I even told Cortez that if we do move to Texas, I want to at least be able to come here twice a year, if not more, to visit my family, because I'm very family oriented. Next to God, family is my everything. I know everybody may not feel the way about their family, but I love my family. Even the ones that, I don't talk to as much as I should. We're going to get better on there, but you only get one family. And I strongly advise you, if you have family issues, to make amends. Life is too short. Reach out to them, come to some type of clear understanding. Don't be mad at your family and then you end up losing them. I would not want to live with that regret, and you should neither. So if it's able to be patched up, at least try to patch it up, as opposed to being angry or having grudges or holding something against them that's just so trivial, so stupid, and then you turn around and they pass away, or you turn around and something tragic happens to them. Like, fix it now while they're living. And I know it's hard because everyone's family is not the same. So I do understand sometimes it's easier said than done, or they have done things, because family can be, in certain situations that I've heard of, they can be the worst because they kind of feel like they that you owe them that because you are family. You should do certain stuff for them because they are your family versus just someone else. So I've heard stories where, family could not be the best, but that's your family. You got to realize you only get one. So patch it up while you can. Reach out to them while you can. I mean, if you have siblings you haven't talked to, reach out to them. If you have a, mom, dad, uncle, aunt, send out a text, reach out to them. Because life is short. Life can be long, but it can also be short. So you don't want to live with any regret, wishing, you would have reached out, wishing that you would have fixed it, wishing that you would have severed the relationship or came to some type of amends or, like if you have family issues, please, pray about it. Ask God to be able to open up that communication between you all. And I'm not saying, life happens and sometimes you just can't be best friends with the family member, but at least, have that love there, have that caring there, have the sense of, I got your back if something happens. Let them know that you're there for them. That don't mean you have to hang out with them every day, call them and act like your best buddies. Don't be fake about it, but it's your family. Let them know you love them and care about them. This no meat this week. People may think they can't do it because I was one of the people like, I'm not gonna be able to do it, but you can. Unless you have health reasons that are preventing you from being able to do it, you can. You just have to have willpower. Like my coworker and friend, Tasha, hers is a lot more strict than the one we have. They have 21 days. I think from 9 to 3 she cannot eat. 9 a.m. to 3 in the evening she can't eat. And when she do eat, she cannot have any meat. And there's certain things on the list of her fast that she cannot eat as well. Like she can't eat eggs because I guess it's too much like a meat. It has too much protein, so it qualifies as a meat. Ooh. It's all about sacrificing your flesh, getting your mind, your heart, your soul under subjection, being able to resist temptation. So fasting is, it's helping you to be more spiritually inclined, get closer relationship with God, and just really get what we want in line. As far as flesh things, temptation, food, other aspects in your life. And I always say if you feel like, health wise you can't do something, if you watch a lot of TV, go without TV. If you know that you're on your phone too much, put the phone up. There's ways that you can modify and do personal fast. Like I do personal fasting that no one besides probably my fiance and my mom probably know about. I do personal fasting as well. I'm gonna do better as far as doing more fasting. Cause I love TV. I love watching TV. That's my relaxed time. So, but sometimes I know I can be, starting back to read more like I used to instead of watching TV. So it's ways that you can do fasting that does not have to include food. If you watch TV a lot, you could not watch TV for 3 days out of the week and read your Bible, read something inspirational, or just, read things that interest you. If you know you have a craving for sugar or sweets, avoid the sweets and, you know, eat something healthy in place of it. And you'll be amazed when you do stuff for so long, your body get used to whatever you do to it. So, especially if it's a healthy habit, you know, to try it. And that's one thing that I think it was Pastor John at New Life said. A lot of people think that they cannot do fasting like they did in the Bible days, like going 40 days or whatever with no eating anything and just water. Like what was done then can be done now. And people can do it. Most people, unless you have health issues, you can do it and you can survive from it. You know, you can do it, but it's just our mindset has to be able to have enough willpower to want to do it. Let me put this to the side. Guess I'm getting the camera either way to go. Another way. I'm gonna eat some of these cucumbers. I'm done with this spaghetti. Done. I really used to hate sparkling water, but I actually like it. It's actually pretty good, like the different flavors. I'm just a little mad that they don't make any sparkling waters that have sugar. Like, when I used to see these out at grocery stores, anything that says sparkling water, I used to think it would taste like the old drinks. Only my real OGs know about this. The clearly Canadians, I would think it would taste like that, but these sparkling waters they have out now have 0 sugar, 0 calories, 0, 0, 0, 0 juice, 0, 0 everything. So, I mean, it's healthier, but I think they should at least have some that has the sugar and has the real sugar, because I don't like the artificial sweeteners and sugars. It just makes things, I don't like the aftertaste from it. Some of them are good, like the Bubbly, I think, brand. And it's another brand that's pretty good, that you don't have that strong aftertaste of artificial sugar. But I like this. It's good. It's something you have to kind of get used to. Because at first I was like, what is this carbonated water doing in this bottle? But the little flavor ones actually taste good. Like this is coconut pineapple sparkling water. I bought this at Target, aka Target. And it's actually really good. Now I brought like 3 flavors in all, including that one. But I'm really proud of myself. I give myself a pat on the back. You know, sometimes you have to encourage yourself and be proud of yourself, not wait on anybody else to say it. But this class that I'm coming out of, I have a 94 average so far. And, you know, my birthstone is a diamond. We work well under pressure. So, I mean, and I'm probably going to come out with an A. Because my last one was right when I found out everything about the family, and I was so like distraught a little bit, and I just honestly turned in something. I didn't have the word requirement or the citations I needed. I had 1 citation and I had maybe half of the word count required, and I was like, the good thing about it, I've been doing so good as far as my weekly classes to where I knew it wouldn't hurt my grade, and it was so late at night. I wasn't sleeping that week. So, but in spite of that, I think I'm still going to come out with a really good grade, an A, which that's what I always try to aim for. I know a lot of people in high school like, man. But see, in high school, I'm not gonna lie, I like Bolton, But I did not like that I had to drive out there every day. So I did not stay. We did not, my grandparents lived out there, but I didn't. So at a certain grade, I just stopped paying. As long as I passed, I did not care. So I knew I didn't apply myself in high school. As long as I passed, I was all right with it. But when I got in college, like I applied myself fully because I was more motivated because I knew I was going to get a career from it. Now, I should have applied myself in high school. Children, don't get me wrong, apply yourself. Because it'll make it easier to get into good schools, scholarships, etc. So do your best, apply yourself. But I applied myself more in college. I had director's honor roll. I made all 95 averages and above all throughout college, throughout the MA program. And even in the associate's program, I think I only maybe made 1C. I still graduated with like a 3 point something. In the other program, I graduated with a 4.0 because I didn't make under 95s on any class. I had directors on the roll and perfect attendance. Like I didn't miss any school. Because I was motivated by what I wanted to do career-wise. I felt like I didn't apply myself in high school, so I wanted to do my very best in college. Now, I should have did my very best in high school, but I'm just keeping it real with you and telling you the truth. I did not. So children, do your best, because if you do your best in high school, you can get scholarships and other things that high school can offer. So do your best. I just wanted to pass. But the wedding planning is going good. It's so funny. Both of our families are a lot alike. I couldn't ask for a better mother-in-law. Shout out Mama Felita. And yeah, so I'm very happy about our families meeting. Like they've met some of my family, but they didn't get to meet my grandparents. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video because I'm exhausted. Like I said, it's been a long week, but we are at the finish line. Tomorrow's Friday, so y'all have a blessed day. Remember, I love you and God love you. Be blessed.